Oh, right. This is the second part of the Berber Villager Rush event. We just got way too many entries for the Berber Villager event. So, yeah, we're just running through them, having fun, looking at them. We've seen some really, really weird stuff so far already. Mad Buns, his favorite color is green to play. He's playing in the green over here. Wow, I like these little butterflies. I never noticed that. We have the flower patch over here. I like the flower patch. That's kind of cool, if I do say so myself. And it just makes it a lot easier to see villagers that are around those flower patching, picking flowers. This is a very, very different approach that Mad Buns has over here, opting to go for wood immediately. It's almost like he just wants to TC drop with Berbers, at which point I kind of wondered to myself, why wouldn't you just pick Persians? But this is not the Persian event. This is the Berber Villager Rush event. Yeah, could actually come forward already. Knows where the berries are. I would just send over like 10 or 15 villagers right now. Get this individual off of berries, especially since they are Franks. And there's a rhino right here for the taking. There come the villagers. Oh, he's just going to straight TC drop it. Wow. Okay. I mean, really good TC drop overall. I like how this is on the berries as well. To some degree, he could actually get them off. And he has a strong home eco. Mad Buns around the 1000 elo mark, as you can see over here. This is where the elo is going to be indicated on capture H. That definitely needs to be garrisoned a little bit faster. Only has a total of 2, 4, 6, 7 in there. It needs to have more villagers in there in order for that to be worth. Going to go for archers, it looks like, is Franks. Franks going for archers. Where have I seen that before? Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, this also needed to be a couple tiles over, sadly, so that he could. Oh, he's still getting kills off of it. I was going to say so he can get some kills off of this, but he's just going to lure them into that TC, which overall is a good play. And now these villagers can come forward and rush down absolutely everything. Oh man, it would have been so beautiful if he could have gotten that tower down. Now he's going to have a lot of difficulties getting through this. This is where speed is so important. Still going to opt to rush that tower down. I stand corrected. I thought red was surely going to wall over here or make it more difficult for Mad Buns to get to his tower. Could actually just garrison into his TC, shoot that militia. Why did he go onto gold if he was going to construct a stables, right? That's my question here. Like, I understand he's feudal now, and yeah, he's a whole bunch of villagers down, but it shouldn't matter too much if he already had a ball of archers. But he's making it very, very tricky for himself by building that stable first and not having enough wood to construct that archer range right away. Actually getting some good hits in on that scout as well. Now here, this is where Mad Bun's making a small mistake over here. You could actually have every individual villager just being chased by one. You definitely want to chase these down, but since you guys are faster, he has, what, 12 idle villagers here to chase down two. Actually could just turn around and smack that dude to absolute oblivion. Does red have any working eco at this point? I love how these villagers are like, could actually be taking advantage of these huntables as well, but we can't be too critical over here. I like how he dropped that TC on that dunk, was brave, went right for the TC over here. Does have a whole bunch of military red, that is, but no actual eco behind this. So if Mad Bun just goes up to the next age, he should be, oh, that was a really, really bad click. Should be good to roll. These villagers can go back onto food sources. Still chasing this, yeah, seven to chase down one, and now these guys just go onto food or onto wood. That would be a good idea. If he figures out where this TC is and he drops this TC, this game is over, by the way. Also, since these huntables, I just saw him trying to place a mill there, are so close to the TC, he could actually just long distance these, and it's not that big of a deal. The mill really only becomes worth it if you want to drop some farms next to it and you don't really need the wood. Has a big chunk of archers now, 5 to be precise. This could be difficult for Mad Buns to get engaged, because good engages against should actually just rush this down with all of his Vills. But it is difficult to make that decision, especially when your opponent does have archers. Just fight this. He probably can't micro it well enough. And now he's just back onto the berries, which is pretty funny as well. He needs to go feudal, and I think he is aware of that. Not idling his CC though, is still constructing villagers. And look at this eco that he has on the front. If he just figures out that this TC is over here, this game's gonna be over. This one villager does not get the scout. Where did those archers go? These archers are like hunting for Vills, not quite getting the kills that they so require. And this should now spot, right? The TC? No, it does not spot the TC. Tries to go for a tower. That tower is going to get denied. Going to go for the archer range. Going to try and get those archers down as well. Should be making a barracks here probably and go for some skirmishers. I think if your Mad Buns would be a very, very nice addition over here. Just fight the Vills because he can't reproduce the Vills very well. Don't actually have to disengage, I don't think. But it's really hard to make those kind of decisions on the fly. Like I mentioned this in the last video in the Berber Villager Rush Part 1. That Berber Villager Rush is all about making your opponent make tricky decisions. But you yourself also have to make a lot of tricky decisions. Are you going to Vill fight them? Are you going to rush down their TC? Are you going to go for feudal? Like, you have to make some good decisions as well. It's not just your opponent that can mess up decision making. And I really like the decision here to make skirmishers light years ahead because of that initial push in terms of villagers. And I think once these skirms do come out, ooh, and this is what I was talking about before. Once he drops this TC, I think this game will be over. I think this now clears up all of the additional villagers. I think these skirms are eventually going to clear up these archers. As long as you can keep repairing this, you should be in a really, really good spot. You just need to have one repairing that. Doesn't even need to worry too much about this archer range because that archer range is covered by the TC. He just needs to worry about having enough wood in order to get this TC down. And now that this TC does go down, the GG is immediately called. Nice job, Mad Buns. So many things that I could have analyzed and said about this game, but we're just going to go to the next one because we have so many more games to catch. You guys have really sent in a lot of replays. Double TC delete, what? Oh, yeah, okay. I know what that one was. That one was great. Oh, we got another Mad Buns over here. Mad Buns gonna be like, man, why are you so critical of all my games? Everybody else you got a free pass. It's because I love you, Mad Buns, and I want you to improve. Let's see what he opts for here. If he goes for another early lumber camp, does go for the early lumber camp. I'm not a fan personally of the early lumber camp. It does have the advantage that you're going to get a whole bunch of... Goes for 2 early villagers now. That's a lot of microing that you need to do. Going for a Volrath is the red player. Very, very nice denying here. And it looks like he's trying to steal this piggy as well. I don't see this working out for him at all. Fight the scout. 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 Fight the scouter that beat. Doink. Doink. It was okay. It was okay. Oh man, I would have loved it to see if he had just like killed the scout and then de-aggroed the boar or something in that nature. Now additional villagers are coming forward. And that's what I was saying. I think if you just go for a whole bunch of villagers and come forward with the Vills. Oh, but look how early that TC drop is though. That is pretty dang spicy. And Mad Buns is a big fan of dropping it on the main gold. There's advantages and disadvantages to it. One of the big advantages is that they're not going to have archers because you're on their main gold. Yeah, they could go onto the secondary gold and whatnot, but it's going to be significantly harder for them to get archers out there. He's not going to fight this, and now this TC is in danger of going down. Meanwhile, at home, Mad Bun does still have villagers on food, so he could actually continuously produce villagers if given the opportunity. I actually think he should pull some of these off so that he has 6. Don't listen to my words, listen to my meaning. Pull some of those villagers off onto berries. That way, he could continuously produce villagers, but already getting back into the overall villager count because his opponent is going to go for feudal. Why is there a mining camp over here? I have no clue. I honestly have no idea why this is over here. 600 wood in the bank from Mad Buns. He is eventually going to take this down as long as he just keeps repairing this. I think he just needed a couple more villagers here, though. Like, yeah. If you come over with 12, so General Apathy has a little video that he does on the Berber Villager Rush. I think going over with 12 is really, really good when you TC drop. Reason being is that you can have 2 to repair, and then you can have the rest to, well, be in the TC. Like you're not getting full value out of this TC right now. And Red's not getting full value out of this TC right now either. I like that he tried to deny the wood line over here, but this is where you just need to have more villagers over here. My son is going crazy in the background. He's been part of this entire Berber Villager Rush. He is not liking the inefficiencies on these TCs. Although, that being said, I think going for that wood line was not a bad choice at all. Would have just liked to have seen him have Sunkiss. Oh, is that where they figured the name out from? Because they were kissing their son and they were like, Sunkiss. Deny this tower, please. Thank you very much. That tower is going to eventually be denied. It might go up for a little bit, but once those villagers go in, and now it's going to be one massive Vill fight that Red will eventually lose, I think. Yeah, just fight this, dude. You can make villagers, he cannot make villagers. It is in your advantage eventually to just kill all of these villagers. Once again, don't chase down the villagers with too little of them. Is he actually going to TC drop here again? That's hilarious. There is actually going to get some kills as well. Yep, these 3 are dead. That is, oh my god, he has to delete his own Volrath. That is great. And is he going to get these villagers as well? Oof, gets a couple shots in there, and I don't know if Red has enough for another TC. He does not. He's out of wood. And now what he needs to do is he actually needs to build another lumber camp in order to get enough wood. Oh my god, so messy. I love it. This is hilarious. Double bid axe. Yeah, you might as well, eh? Double bid axe. Dropping another TC. That's a little unfortunate timing there for Mad Bun, as he just does not have the amount of stone. No way, he's gonna freaking Thunderdome him as well. Adds the TC again. I guess he had to have been on stone somewhere. These villagers are getting chased down by jaguars. So here, once again, just have 1 on it that's full HP. This one dies. The rest of them can go and collect wood or collect stone. Where is he on stone? Okay, there he is on stone. I was wondering how he got that stone in order for that TC. And this is a very, very nice TC drop, in my opinion. Does need to keep those 6 on food. Oh god, no. Oh my, oh. Thanks. Thanks, stream. Thanks for that. Yeah, so my stream has these cool interactive things, and they do interactive things sometimes. This woman is still running away from this jaguar, which is absolutely... Run! Run, woman, run! These 2 jaguars are blocking each other, so they're never actually getting to this woman, which is wonderful. Are they ever... No, okay, the one past the other one. Dang, that's hilarious. Can we get 3 jaguars after this poor woman, please? That would be even better. I know I should probably be looking at the action and stuff like that, but this is majestic. I don't know how this has been going on for this long, but she is actually just taking these jaguars. Oh my god, he's trying to quick wall. She was doing fine, dude. She was doing great. She was doing lovely. Then you have to mess it up with all the shenanigans. Oh man, this is why I don't have the range always on. Look at this freaking blurb of just lines and nonsense and what is even going on over here. He's denying this and I'm denying that and yiggity yaggity young. Bob's your uncle. I love how the response to this tower is to make a tower over here where this tower does not defend absolutely anything. And then there's another tower on this tower to protect this tower from what? Things are things are things are things. Chasing down these villagers into the bottom right corner, trying to construct a market for some reason is red. I guess he's going to buy stone with that. I still have not seen him purchase stone, but he should be purchasing stone to make a TC and potentially go up to Castle Age. Stone mining upgrade seems like a great addition here. Not really at all. There's still several villagers here that are in tower range, and more of them are going to be in tower range as Mad Buns is now completely surrounding this little pocket from all sides. The TC was constructed over here. Is Castle Age going to go up? He could go up already, I think, if he just sells like 400 wood and buys 300. Oh, I'm looking at the wrong person. Well, both of them could have gone Castle Age already. Okay, there's Castle Age. And now Knights. Yeah, I think Knights just cleans up everything. I was thinking that Red could have gone Castle Age, but Red is so really, really far away from Castle. It could buy like 600, 700 worth of food, depending on market price. Maybe even like 800. Oh my god, that's so much gold, dude. So, yeah, he can also go Castle. I think you gotta go Castle here in Red's position as well. Oh my goodness. TC drop right off the bat. Welcome to Castle Age. We don't need to delete anymore. Killing all of the surrounding units that remain. Castle. TC drop into Castle drop. I haven't seen that one before. That is nice. And now this tower is going to go down. That TC is going to go down. You can build a tower. I can build a castle. Let's go. Red still has like 2k gold in the bank. One of the big mistakes that Red has made here is that he has not. And then Knights are just shrekking everything over here. They don't care. They love it. Oh, come on. This is over. Oh my god. Red is idle villagers. Oh my god. He's getting griefed. He's griefing them. He's griefing him. He is not happy with the strategy choice. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Imperial Age needs to be reached due to the griefiness of it all. Holy moly. Cavalier. Berber camel archers. How many times have we seen Berber camel archers in this ordeal? Was not expecting the griefing there at the end, which is pretty funny. Mad Bun just shoving everything down. Needs to get spies at this point, and we'll have a really easy time killing him up. He didn't even wall him in. He didn't even properly grief. He's just like, yeah, you're done. GG. Well played. That's funny. That's pretty funny. Yeah, so griefing is a real big thing when you play the strategy. People are not very happy with you. TC drops in general as well. People tend to grief quite a bit, but this strategy does get a lot of griefs. I think the grief count is up to like 2 or 3 in the 9 games that I've shown in part 1 and in part 2. No, so that's not terrible. Expecting more griefing from the opponents for sure. General opting to go for the 2 villagers forward, doing the original, the 1.0 version, going to get that boar as a reward. Did manage to kill it with a villager, not with a scout, and blue is already taking advantage of that, running around with those villagers like crazy. We do need to speed this up. Did not get the full wall in on this either, which is a little bit sloppy as well, because now this should be constructed over here instead of being dropped off long distance, is going to construct that. Once these villagers come forward, actually, I don't know how much of this can General Apathy see. He can see this. He knows he's on berries over here. Should definitely be taking advantage of this opportunity and push blue off. I think he is going to do that. Oh man, it would have been so great if he just got that last hit with his scout. Would have denied all of those delicious boar resources. Kind of a waste of this mill over here. I know before I was saying, yeah, I probably should construct that, but it was pretty easy for General Apathy to full wall this in, and now he's actually going to push him off of this wood line as well. He's on the right on the other side of this wood line. I'm pretty sure blue can actually see that Apathy is, yeah, okay, that's hilarious. Feudal Age has been reached from our Khmer player over here. Could have taken advantage of the Khmer a little bit more and hopped into houses. Wow, he is sending all the boys and girls forward. That's not how you stop a TC drop. Though that one does go down. Only 20 wood in the bank from General Apathy. But blue has no wood in the bank. Adding additional farms, deciding to fight this, does have the adequate number of villagers in there. General Apathy does not, may I add, have the adequate number of villagers in here. Much better to, garrison that one villager and now drop out additional villagers as you have the wood. I still think you just keep that one villager in. But with that being said, General Apathy has significantly more on wood. Can he keep this TC up? I also don't think it's the worst thing in the world to let this TC go down and then redrop right over here. This is where it's very important to... Guys? Guys? Am I in the right spot? Was I supposed to be over? Oh, poor jaguar. Those are endangered species, Apathy. How dare you? This is where it's very important to keep your scout alive. You can see that General Apathy does not have his scout, nor does blue. But if he did have his scout, he could have actually figured out that he was on this wood line over here. Oh, deletes all of them. That's why I first take and then construct the mill, and this is going to turn into a beautiful, beautiful Vill fight over here, and Apathy should have enough villagers to clear this up. Does realize that he's over here as well, has enough wood to drop another one, and I think he will do so. Did not manage to get very many kills over here. Could actually go for a wonderful, wonderful full wall in here as well. We're going to lame those deer just for good measure and establishing dominance purposes. That is a lot of farms to invest right out of nowhere, in my opinion. But he is not out of food. I think he should have just had 6 over here, and he could have had a wonderful, wonderful food things. Oh, he's gonna Thunderdome him in. Needs like 1 or 2 more houses over here. Let's see if he realizes that. Because blue can actually still escape over here. He can still escape over on this side, and needs to do a little bit better job over here walling this in fully. And if he does, then he is going to completely wipe out red if he does manage to get this down, which I am not so sure that he can if he had just not constructed these farms. Oh, silly, silly Apathy. Silly, silly man you are. Back on the farms. He went for too many wood buildings here. He went for so many wood buildings that were just unnecessary, in my opinion. Like, did he need this mill and all of this? No. No, and then now he's just dropping it again. And he has like no wood in the bank. But it doesn't matter because he has like 20 more villagers, because that's what this strategy does. It just gets you a lot more villagers. And now blue is actually full walled in. There is nowhere to escape. And as long as General Apathy keeps this TC up, he will be able to wipe out his opponent right here, right now, going in for some field fighting and Feudal Age for good measure. I don't want to see it. I know I'm trapped, says the... Is that 2 symbols? Is that 4 symbols? I have no idea. Looks like 2 symbols in my opinion. Opponent, and he flips the table. GG, no re. I hope to never see you on ladder once more. This is around 1150 elo. This strategy is actually quite good because if I don't recall incorrectly, General Apathy had dropped a whole bunch of elo prior to this, and then kind of got all of it back by means of doing the Berber villager rush. Let's check out one more from General Apathy. He's up against Mongols. I think ah ah. Oh, that was favorable. Fire it up one more time. There we go. Up against Mongols in this next one. I think the Mongols is actually going to be interesting. I wonder if he's going to go for the 2 villagers forward, or if he's going to go for the, yeah, fire it up again, 2 villagers forward, or if he is going to apathy for going for the 2.0 version. I think against Mongols is actually really, really important that you go for the original drill time version and start with 2 and then move on to more. What a wonderful background, isn't that? Load and then boop and then there we go. Yes, I would like to spectate that with Capture H. Thank you very much. Sorry, when I'm casting, guys, I do not read chat. So yes, that is things. I'm casting this for YouTube. I want to upload this within a day or 2. So good luck and have fun. Thank you, guys. You know what? Now I feel like I have to read chat, don't I? Yes, love. I would love to take our daughter somewhere when she wake up. I think we're gonna have dinner pretty soon with our friends, aren't we? I thought they were coming pretty soon, no? And first I ignore you, now you ignore me, wife? What is going on over here? I don't even know what happened with the General Apathy game over here. I'm triggered. I'm triggered. Red is trying to get this right. Oh my god, I gotta watch this again now. I'm just out of it. Alright, here we go. Getting back into this. Man. Wonderful wife, before I cast this game, so you want me to take daughter over? But aren't we gonna eat with our friends pretty soon?
What I mean is like when our daughter wake up, we can go out with hanging out with our friends until dinner because the time is closing.
The time is closing. The time is near. The time is always, always here. Yeah, that sounds good, love. Good luck and have fun. Maybe this will be a free part section. I don't know. You guys just sent in way too many Berber Villager Rush games that were all interesting and entertaining. So he is going for the 2 Villager Rush. That is what I was thinking he was going to do. Thank goodness I am correct. He really needs to get into the habit of killing that with his scout. If he kills that with his scout, that is huge. And he can never take that food because I saw a glimpse of it, like Red taking stuff over here and yada yada yada, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I just life, you know. I love how he's walling this in. If he full walls this in and then drops the TC over here, he didn't wall it in enough. I was gonna say he could have killed all of these villagers with that. Missed opportunity for sure. Why is Red opting to go that heavy onto stone? Now deciding to go for a tower, which that tower might actually get denied because it's so close to his TC. Should just send all the villagers over here to deny that tower. And you can actually remove some villagers out of this tower. We saw Mad Buns do that in a previous one to snipe villagers off of wood. Wouldn't highly recommend it, but it's a good play. It's a decent play sometimes. Also, what's up with these like spaced out palisades that you can still collect gold from, but it's kind of walled off? Things are things, I suppose. I also love how we have General Apathy and Mad Bun in this same one again. It's hard to decide which one has been my favorite this Berber Villager rush so far. A lot of really good ones. I love the Jake where he had to delete both of his TCs, and I like the addition that he actually called himself Poop Lord in the. Oh, you could take this down. You could take this down. You got this. Why did you? Oh no! Is he? Why? No. What? This makes no. This what? This is. What? You did not need. Oh my god. I'm dying. Will you keep it? Oh my god, this is some of the highest level play I have ever experienced in my life. Apathy knew that Red was going to try and redrop a TC. So what did Apathy do? He just dropped the TC on nothing in the middle of nowhere on his tower. Why? So that his villagers could get shot. Because Apathy hates his villagers. Then Red redrops it on the gold because he wants to obviously go into archers, and then App feels like, ah, well, this TC isn't doing anything anymore. Let me just delete it. I just spent 375 resources on this just to take down a tower. And now he doesn't have enough wood to get this up. Oh man, some lion shenanigans there as well. Absolutely wonderful. It's a good thing that Apathy has just so many more villagers. And yeah, that's gonna do it. That oh man, that was absolutely delightful in my opinion. Uh, People not saying GG adds the icing on the cake. I don't know. I think the strategy in itself is just icing on the cake. I like it when people grief and stuff like that in this one. As long as I'm not getting griefed. I don't like getting griefed. It's a legitimate strategy. Don't hate me. Hate the game. Vlad does things very differently. He does things very differently. I can't wait to see how Vlad does it. Vlad has been out and in the scene for quite some time. He's about 800 elo over here. But what I love about Vlad is just his creative mindset on things. Is going to Lord of Boar. Is he going to do this standard 2.0 version? Or is he going to do this a little bit differently? 1, 2, villagers going forward. Where are these villagers going? Nobody knows. Oh no. Oh no. That scout. Oh no. He made it out. He made it out. So that's not the worst thing in the world. Wait, why is there what? Love lad. There's like a continuous stream of just villagers going forward. It's kind of like a hybrid between the first one and the straight for the forward lumber camp. Vlad, you don't have a wall here. I don't know if you noticed this, but you don't. Is is he just gonna long this? I told you, Flat does things differently, dude. He does not do He's gonna long distance lame this boar. That is and there's still just this entourage of villagers. This is probably my favorite one so far. I don't know. This one was pretty good. He did that so casually. He made that seem so easy. How he lamed that. He's like, yeah, that's just how you do it. One villager lames the boar. Has a whole bunch of villagers attacking the wood line over here. Has this this lumber camp on a very interesting corner. And this is just spectacular, to say the least. Does he know about these berries? Does know about the... Oh, he's going to take down everything, isn't he? He's gonna go for the houses. He's gonna go for the. Oh my God, these Vills did have too much. Oh, Vlad, I love it so much. And he's just chilling on his opponent's boar over here. His opponent is chilling on his geese. Low elo memes. Oh my God, the scout. Why did the scout run through the TC? Oh man, these are the best kind of memes in my opinion. Vlad always makes it so entertaining. I don't even know. Is this like low elo for you guys? I think 800, 900 is still pretty reasonable. Doesn't T90 only cast like 6 or 700 elo games? Regardless, absolutely majestic in my opinion. And now he's just gonna be chilling on his opponent's deer. Bye bye, lumber camp. Thank you very much, says Vlad. That's the full wall over here. He's just gonna take down every single one of these. You have houses? Cool. You're gonna be housed forever, says Vlad. Now he's gonna fight those villagers. Is actually housed, which is great as well. Still fighting villagers forever. House forever. Still needs to construct an additional house. Going to take down the mill, going to take down this house for good measure as well, which will make him housed again. Now he's going to take, oh my God, he has to put everything like directly in range of his TC. Doesn't even care that he's losing villagers over here. That's hilarious. Hasn't even dropped the TC on this man yet. And he's still housed. He's like forever housed. He has 2 houses and a TC. And Vlad's not gonna drop the TC. That's how Vlad Berber Villager rushes. He has to go for the wood line over here, which is like light years away, just because he's so scared that Vlad's gonna come over and take all of his stuff away. Is this gonna be a fast castle? He's so brave. He doesn't care. He's like, oh yeah, cool. I'll just run right in. I don't give a. He has a secret housing base over here, Vlad. That's not gonna work. That's not double barracks. Why? Now there's actual militia running in here as well. It's 41 villagers to 18 Vills, and this game has no end in sight. Wait, is he just gonna? No, what? No, it doesn't even make sense. That doesn't. That doesn't even make sense. Why did he just do that? He's like, I gotta get rid of all the houses. I was just thinking of like Vlad and like the pure determination he has. And now he knows that there's a house over here, and he's right back at it. He's like, I don't care about your TC. I'm going to demolish absolutely everything you have. A house? You can't make archers if you don't have houses. And sure enough, this man's gonna be housed again. He can't construct anything because everything is just getting taken down by militia and village. I told you, Vlad games are like some of the like best games ever. Oh my God, look at this lumber. This lumber line. He doesn't have enough wood to collect lumber. This is where the TC would have ended this game like 7 times over already, but he's refused. Vlad don't TC drop. TC drop for noobs. He knows too where these like he saw them all walking away this way. He definitely knows that there's something going on, like right over here. Red is so stubborn as well. I love that. I love that Red isn't just like resigning and we still actually have a game. Everything is just gonna get wrecked. Like, 2 secret houses over here. Please find those and come. Full militia. Full. He's gonna full militia that TC. That is hilarious. Nothing of Red is working. 0 is working. I don't think I've ever seen a game this spectacular. This is wonderful. Where is he constructing houses? Is there a secret housing construction over here? The amount of militia is insane. Red must be thinking to himself, well, we're both still feudal, so it can't be that far behind. Oh, upgrade this to men at arms. And then just murder the TC. A tower. Oh my God, the amount of throwing of... Oh my God. Oh man. I don't think Vlad is aware of these secret housing establishments, or he definitely would have taken them down already. Red is taking wood in tower fire because there's simply nowhere else for him to take wood at this point. Men at arms are still being thrown willy-nilly. GG is called. What an absolutely wonderful game that was. Look at this. Way more kills for red. 43 to 22, but it doesn't matter because look how many more resources Vlad was able to collect. What a game. What a game. That was, I told you Vlad does things a little bit differently. That was great. That was, I don't know, maybe my favorite one so far. I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea. Still have 4 left here. Chunky magnets, Hindu signs. I also still need to do my 1800 one and the don't tell me this one just crashed as well. Alright. Alright. We're gonna have to make a part 3. We're gonna have to make a part 3. Don't let your memes just be dreams. Keep on walking. We'll do a part 3 later tonight. Poop Lord out.